Hey everyone, Bobby Holland here. Welcome to another episode of SEO Secrets. Today I am super excited to talk about what I believe to be the single most powerful strategy that you can use and you can deploy to grow your business. And it's really not even just your business. It's really this strategy can be used for any business of any size, from a small local business to a carpet cleaner that's working out of their home, to dental practices, to law firms, to marketing agencies, to Fortune 500 companies, even let's say a franchise with tens of thousands of locations all over the world. This one strategy can be leveraged, which really is what makes it so powerful, is that it's so adaptable and it can be leveraged and deployed for virtually any business to drive and fuel growth. And that is what's called a funnel. Okay, so let me give you a quick overview of what I see as the key components of an effective funnel. Okay, so I'm not going to get too deep. Maybe in future episodes, I'll get deeper into each one of these components and we'll dive deep and give different examples. But and the reason being is there's a lot of different nuances and a lot of different ways and strategies and techniques. But let me give you the key components of an effective funnel. Okay, so number one, it's attracting visitors to your website. Okay. Number two is converting those visitors into leads. Okay. And then number three, it's converting those leads into sales. And I would even argue that there's a number four component, converting sales into repeat customers and lifelong fans of your business. Okay, so let me review that. Let me recap that very quickly. What I believe to be the core fundamental components of an effective funnel. Number one, attracting visitors to your website. Number two, converting those visitors into leads. Number three, converting leads into sales. And even number four, converting sales into repeat customers and lifelong fans. Okay, now, this is, like I said, one of the reasons this is so powerful is because it's so adaptable. It can be used for virtually any business. Let me give you a quick example of how we use this at Bipper Media. How it's been really one of the most critical components that has fueled the growth for our business here at Bipper Media. And this really started to come to light at the beginning of 2020 when the pandemic hit and basically the world shut down and everyone shifted en masse to the web. And we really doubled down on our focus on building and deploying and managing a funnel for our business. And I can tell you, just quick overview, in 2020, where at the beginning of the year, we thought that we were going to shut down completely, we actually ended up doubling the size of our SEO agency. And we didn't quite double the number of team members and the number of employees that we have, but we hired quite a few more. But we definitively doubled the size of our business in the year 2020, when we thought, starting at the beginning of the year, that we may end up actually having to shut the doors and kind of shut things down for a little bit. We doubled down on the focus on funnels, on optimizing and effectively optimizing a funnel. And the net result was we ended up doubling the size of our business in 2020. And let me give you a quick overview as an example of a funnel. Again, there's a lot of different examples, a lot of different nuances for virtually any and every business, but let me give you a quick overview of how we use a funnel here at Bipper Media. And you'll be able to see, as I talk you through it, you'll be able to see each of these key components at work. Okay, so number one, we do a few different things to drive traffic to our website. Like I do this podcast and I do videos. The number one source of traffic to our website is the articles that I've written and the optimization work that we've done, the SEO work that we've done, that drives the majority of our traffic from organic search. So people Googling, asking questions about SEO, things of that nature, that drives that traffic to the articles that we've written. So that traffic to our website is mostly coming from organic search. Okay. Number two, when that traffic hits our articles, for example, when that traffic hits our site, and if you've been to our site, you've seen it. We have these lead generation, free website SEO analysis, get a free ebook. All of these things are designed really for two things. Number one, to give you, the visitor, something more valuable to engage with. Okay, so if you are searching, something like, get higher rankings in Google Maps, you land on our article, you're going to read a lot of great information about that, but you can also enter your website URL, your keyword phrase, and your email address, and you can run a free website SEO analysis right there in the article. That's one example. Another example is we have a free ebook that we give away called 25 Local SEO Tips. So you can just enter your email and get that free ebook. Okay, so as soon as you run that website SEO scan or request that free ebook, your email, you have to enter your email to get those. Your email address goes to our email list. Okay, so there's really the first two components of the funnel is we use organic SEO. We use organic search traffic to bring visitors to our website. And then we use these free tools and these free giveaways to convert the visitors into leads. Okay. And now your email goes to you run the SEO scan or you request a free ebook. Your email goes to our email list. Okay. Now on the email list, that is the lead pool that's continuing to grow. It just grows as more and more people request the ebook or as more and more people run their SEO scan. So that email list, we have what we call an email sequence built. So right now our email sequence is up to, I think it's like 31 emails in our email sequence. So as soon as a new person hits our email list, they are now getting at these very specific time intervals. They're getting these set emails that are going out to them each day, and it's not quite each day. Sometimes it's like each day, but sometimes there's a couple days in between. It's a whole sequence. That's why it's called an email sequence. So we're using that email sequence to go and send these emails to our growing email list at certain timed intervals. So as the email list continues to receive our content, what we're doing with this email sequence is we're leveraging the content to build more trust. To our whole strategy behind our email sequence is to educate and answer questions and provide more additional valuable information on what we do. And by doing that, through that process, it's a way to get the email list to come to know, like, and trust our business even more. Okay. And that is that third component of converting leads into customers. Okay. Converting leads into customers and especially in 2020, the number one source of our new customer acquisition came from our email list. Okay. And that email list grew because we focused on driving more search traffic to our website. And when they hit our website, having really simple, really valuable free things for those visitors to do in addition to reading the articles. Like I said, we have the website SEO scan and we have a free ebook. So the visitors hit the site, they take advantage of these additional assets that they can either run the scan or get the ebook. That sends them to the email list. And then on the email list, we have this sequence of follow-up emails that continue to build a relationship, continue to build a rapport with the email list. And that, again, will cause them to come to know, like, and trust us more. And now when they're ready to sign on or become a customer, now they trust us a lot more. And now it's a much easier decision for them to pull the trigger and sign on and become a client or a customer of ours. Okay, so that's an example. That's just one real world example of how we do it in our business. And again, it's really, especially in 2020, being a great example. The funnel is the number one. It's been the number one strategy, but especially in 2020, it was the number one the number one path that allowed us to double instead of closing down, which we were afraid was going to happen at the beginning of 2020. It actually allowed us to double in size, double the size of our business, okay, through the use and the effective deployment of a funnel. And so anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. But like I said, in future episodes, we can dive in deeper. I can give you more examples. Maybe I'll share this episode in the SEO Secrets group, and you can maybe ask questions or share your stories, and that'll give us some ideas for future episodes. There's a ton that we can get into here with funnels. Okay. But I wanted to give you a quick overview of, and let me recap it again real quick. So, attracting visitors to your website, which I believe the number one way, the most effective way, and the highest volume way to do that is through organic search and doing effective SEO. And then converting those visitors into leads, and then having an email sequence that converts those leads into customers. So that's it. That's kind of the first overview of an effective funnel. Like I said, I believe it's the single most powerful tool that any business of any size can leverage and deploy to not just generate leads, but to grow your business. Because again, that effective funnel will convert. It will work to convert those leads into customers, and even better, you can continue your funnel to keep following up with new customers to convert customers into repeat customers and lifelong fans of your business. So I hope that was helpful. It's a little bit challenging for me to talk about funnels. I actually don't talk about it a whole lot. 2020 was really the year that this whole idea of funnels became a very big deal, and a lot more people, a lot more organizations and businesses have been talking to me about it, and so I've been talking a lot more about funnels, and now here I am starting to do podcasts on this topic of funnels. And even though we've been doing it, in essence, executing it for quite some time, to talk about it and teach about it is a little bit more challenging, but I'm excited to do it. And like I said, I'm going to do more episodes on funnels. If you have any ideas or questions or examples or topics or anything about funnels that you want me to cover, join our SEO Secrets Facebook group and put those ideas in there, and that will help me develop more content in the future. But that's it. I hope this episode was helpful on the topic of funnels. Start looking into your business, looking at whatever your business is, asking the question of you probably already have a lot of visitors, or you already have visitors hitting your website. How can you get more visitors? How can you start leveraging SEO to get more visitors to hit your website? And then when they hit your website, what can you offer in exchange for just their email, like a free ebook or a free tool or a free video or something that you can offer for free in exchange for their email? And then look into platforms that you can use to send that email to a growing email list. We use MailChimp. So MailChimp is our tool of choice for growing our email list. And then most important, once you're growing your email list, also in MailChimp, it's very easy for us to build automation and build the email sequence. And then that email sequence is what goes out to that email list that keeps growing. So look at that in your business. Start asking the questions of how you can effectively deploy a funnel in your business, in your organization. Share those ideas. Let me know what you're thinking, and I'll be able to give you feedback and help you along the way. So that's it. Thank you again for listening to this episode on funnels, and thank you for listening to SEO Secrets. We'll talk to you.